raise your hand if you want to learn how to save yourself at least $100,000. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, this might be the most important thing I teach you today because I'm serious. I'm going to teach you how to save yourself $100,000, and I'm not kidding. And I even brought my calculator to prove it to you. Here's what's going to happen. Somebody's going to come up to you at some point, and they're going to say to you, here, smoke this cigarette. Now, you have a choice. Yes or no? And if you say yes, you have just made yourself a life decision. In other words, for the rest of your life, one of two things is going to happen the minute you say yes. You will either be smoking cigarettes for the rest of your life, or you'll be trying desperately to stop smoking cigarettes for the rest of your life. Because once you start, you get addicted, you can't stop. Nicotine is a very powerful drug that makes you keep on wanting to smoke more and more and more cigarettes. And if you don't believe me, just ask anybody that's been smoking cigarettes and ask them if they really enjoy it or if they would really like to quit. And most people that you ask would want to quit, but they can't because they're so addicted to the cigarettes. That's what happens. And people think, no, I don't get it. I don't get it. No, it's not me. I can stop it. No, that's not how it works. You will spend the rest of your life smoking or trying to quit. Okay, so cigarettes about $5 a pack. Not really. For more than that, we're going to figure it out below. $5 times 7 days in a week equals 35 every week. $35 every week. But wait a minute, there's 52 weeks in a year. Times 52 equals $1,820. That's almost $2,000 every year. You guys are going to live 60 or 70 more years at least. Let's figure 60. Figure it low. Times 60 equals $109,200. Just based on cigarettes. Just paid for cigarettes. And that's at $5. And guess what? I've seen it for $8. Let's say they go to 10, which they will. Double that, $250,000. And you know what? If you smoke 2 packs a day like a lot of people do, that's $500,000 right there. So, here's the thing. Here's what it's like. It's like this newspaper. Because right now, everybody in this room is like this newspaper. First you're like a Blum, now you're like a newspaper, but it's true. All right? But the reason you like a newspaper is you are all whole in one piece. When you start with cigarettes, you know what happens? You tear your life apart. Okay? Forget about the money. Yeah, we're talking about the money, and that's important. But you know what? Let's say you're an athlete. Let's say you think you're an athlete, and you try making it up and down the court a couple of times after you smoke cigarettes for a while. You'll be coughing, puffing and puffing. Your endurance is done. And never mind that. What about diseases? Emphysema, lung cancer. Once you get those, you carry around an oxygen tank with you wherever you go. Look at that. You're done. Oh, and you think you're cool. Oh, yeah. You think, no. You don't understand. I smoke cigarettes. I'm cool. You're not cool. You know, in my state, I live in New Jersey. Guess what? We passed a law. I'm not sure what the law is here. We passed a law that says no smoking in any restaurant or bar in the entire state of New Jersey. Do you think we would pass a law like that if we actually like being around that? I see a person smoking a cigarette, I go in the opposite direction. I hate the smell of that. Stinky smoke, smelly breath. Tearing your life apart. Tearing it every half hour of every single day. You have to find yourself a place to smoke cigarettes. That's what your life's going to be like, all torn apart. But here's the good news. Most of you, all of you, perhaps, have not yet made that decision. And you can remain whole. And just like this newspaper, you can remain whole. All it takes is one decision. There's that word again, decision. All it takes is one decision. And you know what? That decision is, no thanks, I'll remain whole. That's what I want you to do right now. I want you to say with me on the count of 3, I will remain whole. Ready? 1, 2, 3.